Hey everybody. So today I want to talk about Donald Duck. Donald Trump, our orange president. So I know everybody has been seeing this bullshit everywhere, on the news, ESPN, social media. This shit is everywhere. So today I finally decided to do a topic on it and talk about it and make a video. So the football players, they all decided to take the knee during the national anthem. And it's been going crazy. Like almost every team is doing it. More and more football players are getting on one knee. Even the coaches is getting on one knee with them. And like, I was so shocked to see this. I was like, wow. I was like, finally, this shit is spreading. Finally, it's spreading to the other football players. Because finally, they are getting it. Finally, it's kicking in their head that by them not letting Colin Kaepernick get a job and play the NFL, how racist it is, how racist they are. And like I said, it's probably not only because he got on one knee. It's not probably only because of that. It's probably too also because, he sucked. But it's funny, they keep giving people money that sucked worse than him. That's the fuckery part. That's the part that everybody's not understanding. People that play worse than Colin Kaepernick, and they still can get a job. So that shows that it was kind of because of the protests as well. But the thing that pisses me off, like I said in my last video, about Colin Kaepernick being a free agent, the thing that pissed me off is that when Colin Kaepernick decided he would stand for the national anthem because he wanted his job back. And, that's what pissed me off about Colin Kaepernick. As I said in the video, I said that defeated his purpose on what he was doing for Black people facing discrimination and being brutalized by police officers and getting killed unarmed and not getting justice, basically, with police brutality. That defeated his whole purpose, because to me, like, why would y'all want to go back and work for your slave masters? Basically, your modern day slave masters. Why would you want to go back and work for these type of people that oppress your people? You begging these people for reparation when they are oppressing you. They're not going to give you reparation whatsoever. And I've been trying to tell Black people this. They run America. This is white America. White supremacy runs the world. They run the whole wide world. And by us asking for reparation or asking for a handout is not going to help. It's not going to help because they're not going to help you. Okay? That's the only thing I said that made me pissed off about Colin Kaepernick is that he decided to stand. Once you do your point, you keep it moving. If they don't hire you, fuck the NFL because it's racist. Okay? It's racist anyway. But also what pissed me off too is like now these other NFL players want to just now get on one knee. And it's like, okay, where the fuck was y'all at when Kaepernick was doing this alone? Now it was a very few that actually, was with him and stuff like that. But now that Kaepernick is gone out of the NFL and don't have a job anymore, now all y'all want to get on one knee. But the funny part is they do it all together, They do it all together because they know if they did it by themselves, they would have lost the job too. So now they do it all together so they can still have their job, basically. That's what I'm saying. Like, To me, those are coon motherfucking football players, because y'all should have been rod for Kaepernick while he was playing. Y'all just now want to get on one knee when he's gone and do it together so y'all won't get fired. And then after that, you put on your helmet and then you go and run and still make your slave masters money. You feel me? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. That's not real. To me, it's protesting, but like I said, I think they should boycott the NFL. Period. I think they shouldn't go and that they shouldn't play the game. By them doing that, it's fucking with the NFL owners' money. They will lose billions of dollars if all these black athletic men don't go to the NFL and play. It will make these NFL owners lose so much money, millions and millions of money. That money is basically like oil. That's basically what it is. That's how much money they make in the NFL. It's not even funny. So that's what I'm saying. Black men and black people, we are known to be athletic, more athletic than white people. If we don't play their little sports and entertain these little crackers, they will be heated. And the football game will suck so bad and it will be so fucking boring. It will be so fucking boring. And a lot of these crackers are coming out because they said they're losing views from the NFL because a lot of it has to do with because, they get it on one knee during the national anthem. And these crackers, they butt hurting their feelings and they don't want to watch it because they don't want to see these athletes get on one knee, they get offended by it and they get intimidated by it because they don't want to see them get on one knee. They want to see them play and excite them, basically. They don't want to see them get on one knee and keep saying it's disrespect to the troops. And like Kaepernick said over and over again, he's not disrespecting them, He's not disrespecting them. He did that to prove a point for his people because we are being mistreated and we are discriminated. And it's going against police brutality against black people. When they get killed, we don't get justice. So that's what I'm saying. They keep saying it's disrespecting the troops. But those troops fought for what Kaepernick is doing right now and what all these football players is doing right now. They basically saying that they don't have freedom to do that. Who is white people to tell black people how to protest? That is the purpose of the protest. The purpose of the protest is you got to make people feel uncomfortable. It don't supposed to feel good when you have a protest. But like I said, these Charlottesville motherfuckers, they can have tiki torches and be all reckless and a white bitch die. And that's okay. But when a black man get on one knee in a silent protest, it's a problem and it's offensive. I don't understand this shit. It doesn't make sense. That's what I'm saying. White America is so fucking ass backwards. They so motherfucking ass backwards, and it really shows their racism and bigotry. It really shows it really, really hard. Y'all getting mad over a materialistic flag that doesn't mean anything to black people. Doesn't mean anything to black people. During the war, when the black people was fighting with them to help them, that they claimed that they fought for our freedom, basically, that they claimed black people was in that war too. And they wasn't free. They still was not motherfucking free. And they still got treated differently because it was still segregated. They treated the black soldiers a little worse. They treated them way worse than the white soldiers that fought. They still was treated like animals. So it doesn't matter. That's what I'm saying. They keep saying, oh, it's disrespecting the troops. No, it's not. When it was black people that actually fight as well. But they fight for a country that don't give a fuck about them, and they don't have freedom. So they basically fighting for a country, and then they come back to their homeland and they still don't get freedom for what they fought for. And I find it very, very hypocritical, because the motherfuckers that sit at home on their ass and watch TV, these crackers, they sit on their ass and watch TV during the national anthem. Them motherfuckers, they don't stand up while they're watching TV and watching the national anthem. They don't stand the fuck up. They ass be sitting down. And it's a lot of pictures they caught with Trump not really doing anything when they doing the national anthem. He's not putting his hand over his chest. He's not doing shit. He just sitting there. So that's what I'm saying. These white people are so hypocritical. So hypocritical. And they disrespect their own flag. And the reason why I say that is because how they hold that American flag, it don't even supposed to be laid flat. How they hold it in a football field when they sing the national anthem or stand up for the national anthem, that flag don't even supposed to be flat. They go against their own shit. They go against their own policies. They contradict their own selves with their flag. They're not even supposed to, the flag don't even supposed to be worn. The flag don't even supposed to be used as a print. That's what I'm saying. That y'all should look this shit up. I'm serious what I'm saying. They got rules about this flag, but they do all that. But when a black person get on one knee, that's disrespecting the flag and the troops. But they do the same shit to their own stuff. That's why I say they are very, very hypocritical. Very hypocritical. And then Trump, you got Trump being a Twitter thug on fucking Twitter, going off and having little rants. You are a motherfucking president. And you sitting here on Twitter, tweeting and bullying people on fucking Twitter, worried about the wrong shit. Why are you talking and discussing the NFL? That's something that you shouldn't discuss. You shouldn't be worried about that. You need to be worried about what you're going to do for this country. He's worried about the wrong shit. His mind is in the wrong place. And people take this man seriously. Our life is literally on this man's hands. And he's fucking with it. That's why I always say either way it go, if Trump or Hillary won the election, America would still be fucked. For one, Trump don't have any experience in the political field whatsoever. He has no experience. To be a president, you have to have experience. Obama, he actually had to go through a lot of shit to get where he's at to be a president. But you mean to tell me this billionaire that was on a reality show telling people you're fired, that's privileged and white, have so many hotels in different cities and apartments, he gets to be the president of the United States? If that ain't white privilege, I don't know what the fuck that is. Because no other person cannot do that. You have to have experience and you have to go through a lot of shit. That defeats what every president had to go through to be president. That wasn't fair. Obama actually went through his shit, went through school, and went through a lot of steps to get where he was at. He worked hard to get where he was at. But here you go with this cracker that got privilege. Father was rich, but all of a sudden he's the president just because he's white and he's bigotry. How can you take that seriously? Not to mention grabbing women by the pussy. And his wife, oh my God. His wife was a model, a nude model, and she took naked pictures. This is our first lady. We got a first lady that was a model and took off her clothes. But that's our first lady. We got a hoe of a motherfucking first lady. And on top of that, the bitch barely speak English. She can't speak English. And she's an immigrant. But ain't that what he was against? And all I heard is crackers taking up for this little bitch, saying, oh, well, she's got the papers. She's got the papers. Oh, yeah, she got her little green card. Okay. I don't care what nobody say. I think this bitch, she used Trump to get her green card. She know what the fuck she's doing. The bitch is not even in the White House. She's not even in the White House with her husband. She stays in a hotel in New York. That Spencer's ass hotel that we are paying taxes for. Bitch, your ass wouldn't have to be protected. If y'all ask, I mean, she got to be protected. But she wouldn't have to, we have to worry about her being somewhere else. And they got to protect her, have all these guards outside the hotel. Her ass wouldn't stay at the White House. That's what I'm saying. What type of marriage is that? Like, seriously. They don't show no love, no affection to each other at all whatsoever. They stay in two different parts. That shows she didn't give a fuck about this. She wasn't serious about it. And on top of that, she stole Michelle Obama's old speech. That shows that these motherfuckers was not ready for this. If you're running for politician and trying to be a president, you ought to known. You ought to did your research on what the last people have said. So that way you won't sound like a copycat, bitch. She really looked stupid as hell, repeating almost every little line of what Michelle Obama said. That is crazy as hell. That is crazy as fuck. It made her look so stupid and talking about she tried to play dumb. Oh, well, I didn't know. Bitch, that shows you don't do your research and you're not serious about this stuff. And you don't know nothing about it. Y'all don't have experience. You was not meant to be the first lady. She don't got shit on Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama was educated. And she graduated from Harvard. And then you have crackers in comments trying to say, oh, well, hers probably was written too. Hers probably was written too. I was like, please stop trying to play a Michelle. Because Michelle was an educated black woman. And they was intimidated by her. Because she was outgoing. She was free spirit. She was a beautiful person inside and out. And she was strong and she was bold. And she did a lot of things. As first lady, what a first lady should do. And then Trump's wife sitting there suing everybody for bullying her. This bitch sounds like a motherfucking kid. Suing people for bullying. Bitch, you can't take criticism. That shows she's a weak ass bitch. You have to be strong beside your husband if he's running for president. No matter what these little haters say about you. You use that for motivation. Suing the hell out of people. But you got Michelle Obama had been criticized so much. Call her an ape in heels. This fat white bitch. Call her an ape in heels. And it nothing but white bitches coming out and saying this racist shit about Michelle Obama. These jealous ass fat white bitches jealous of this beautiful black woman. But you didn't see Michelle Obama suing anybody. She could have sued all the motherfuckers that talk shit about her, calling her a transgender and a man. She could have did it too, but she didn't. She takes the high road. She don't let things get to her. She could take criticism. That's what you got to deal with when you're running for president. You're going to get criticized. Because you're running a country, you're going to get criticized. You're going to have to take that shit. That's weak as hell. The same with Trump. He can't take anything. He's unprofessional as fuck. Obama had class. If he did clap back, he did it with class. This is the most ratchetest president we ever had in our motherfucking life. But I'm sorry, it proves how America really is. This is how America really is. Trump just really, he made these white people feel comfortable. He made bigotry feel comfortable. And he made these racist crackers feel comfortable to come out and say anything they want to fucking say and calling black people niggas and stuff. He made them feel comfortable. It's crazy as hell. And his wife got a nerve to say bullying this and bullying that. But your husband is a bully. He goes on Twitter. Oh my God. He tweets so much. He tweets more than he do his motherfucking job. That's why I kind of hate social media a little bit. It's crazy as hell. This nigga is a Twitter thug for real. He's more on Twitter than doing his job. And not to mention, Trump don't pay taxes. That's what I'm saying. This motherfucker don't even pay taxes. He got all this money and not paying taxes. But, sorry, y'all. But all these rich black celebrities or rich people, they got to pay taxes. That's crazy as hell. And not to mention this climate change bullshit. They kept telling his dumb ass that if you take this away, a lot of hurricanes is going to come. But he took it away anyway. Because Obama has signed it where this won't happen. But it's crazy. Any little thing Obama did as a president, he took it the fuck away. Because he's petty as hell. He's petty. And he's intimidated by Obama. He was intimidated as fuck. Everything that Obama did and signed, he took it the fuck away. Just because Obama did it. To be petty. He's that petty. And people lost their lives in that hurricane. Them 3 big ass hurricanes coming at once. It's crazy. Every little thing this man touched, it's destroyed. He is so destructive. Everything he touched. We wouldn't have had them 3 hurricanes if he didn't take that shit away. And people were still walking around alive. A few people died because of that. You willing to sacrifice your own people to prove a point and be petty. And saying that America will protect it. How the fuck is America can protect its own self from hurricanes? That's what I'm saying. They really think that this United States is so powerful and it's not just, you can't touch it. It's crazy as hell. And they fucking with this weather trying to play guide. And they think God loves America. God don't love this motherfucking place. Why do you think he flooded the world in the first place? Because it was destructive and it was wicked. It was wicked as hell. That's why he flooded in the first place. Now he's going to come back with motherfucking fire. He's going to come back with fire because all this bullshit going on in America and all over the world. He's going to set this bitch in flames. And they causing God to come faster. All the signs are there. We definitely in the end of days. And then this motherfucker got a nerve to call these football players that protest for the national anthem sons of bitches. Now, this is our president saying shit like this. He's calling these NFL players sons of bitches. Who does stuff like that? Who says stuff like that as a president? Who says shit like that? And then there he go, his little minions. They all praising with him. Yeah, yeah. Everything he do, they worship every fucking thing he does. They don't care if he's wrong. Just because he's a bigot. That's the only reason why. Like I said, he speaks for these white people. These racist white people. He speaks for them. And he made them feel comfortable with their racism. He made it seem like it's okay. But if we have a Black Lives Matter or have black men get on one knee, that's not okay and that's offensive. And these motherfuckers, they having these groups like that Charlottesville bullshit. They having these groups for nothing. For nothing. At least when we have groups, it's for reasons and purposes. And then he had another call that group Fine People. He called the NFL players that's playing football sons of bitches, but he called the Charlottesville motherfuckers fine people. If that don't tell you that he's racist as fuck, I don't know what the hell would tell you. And not to mention his dad, back in the day, they said and I think it was God, I got to get the year. I forgot the year, but they said he was in a rally. It was a KKK rally. They were saying he was just there. I'm like, okay, then what the fuck he's doing there? That don't make sense. And then they said that these apartments that his dad owned, he discriminated black people. He didn't want them staying in his shit. He discriminated black people. Every time a black person fill out an application and turn it in, they put a B on the application to show that the person that's trying to get the apartment is black. It's crazy as hell. And then also it was a rumor that he said that black people is lazy. Something like that. It's crazy as hell. This motherfucker, I just don't understand why is he so involved in this NFL. I just don't understand this. He's so busy worried about that. But it's more serious shit going on. He need to worry about these Koreans blowing us the fuck up. That's what he needs to worry about. He needs to worry about them. He's sitting there threatening this Korean man. Knowing Koreans don't play. They don't play. You threatening this man. You owe him money. We owe him money. We are in debt with him. You threaten a person we owe money to, and you're going to pick on his eyes. That racist shit, you're going to pick on his eyes. You are playing with a dangerous man. You are playing with our life. This man is really playing with our life. They are really showing videos of him, that Korean man, sending that big ass bomb in the air that can blow the fuck up half the United States. Probably the whole United States. Is that powerful. This nigga is playing with our lives, and it's pissing me the fuck off, because I swear to God, we die because of this nigga. Is crazy as hell. At least Obama tried to make peace with him. Trump, no. He just got to be a savage. It's crazy as hell. But anyways, that's all I got for right now. Please like and subscribe and comment. And please tell me how you feel about Trump being a savage and a Twitter thug, a bigotry, and worried more about the NFL than running the country. Please state your opinion on how you feel. Thank you guys for listening. Bye. I'll see you in the next one.